But I've learned that you are never too small to make a difference.
I'm still an undergraduate student in college. And yes, I think that I'm crazy enough to change the world.
Change is here. The sun shines on a new day, and the day is ours.
I am here today to acknowledge and represent the African American girls whose stories don't make the front page of every national newspaper.
I have a dream that enough is enough.
And if a few children can get headlines all over the world just by not going to school, then imagine what we could all do together if we really wanted to.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melissa Mayo, and I am the proud executive director of Mentor Nebraska. I am joined today by my co-host, Fred Whitted, and he is serves as our associate director of outreach and engagement. Welcome, Fred. Thank you for being my co-host.
Oh man, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here to recognize so many amazing award recipients this afternoon.
Absolutely. We are truly thrilled that you've joined us for the 2022 Excellence in Mentoring Awards ceremony. That video that you just watched really affirms and inspires the work in our mentoring sector. When we center the power of youth voice and their interests, that leads to a stronger mentoring movement and better life outcomes for young people. As our state's mentor affiliate, we serve as a unique role as a clearinghouse for training, resources, public awareness, and advocacy. We provide a critical link between national efforts and Nebraska's local organizations and programs that foster and support quality youth mentoring. Without a doubt, there are truly remarkable, innovative, and purposeful work happening in our state's mentoring sector. This past year, we have forged ahead with some key projects and services to advance the quality and quantity of mentoring happening in our state, all while navigating the ripple effects of the pandemic. We diversified our training offerings to include trauma-informed supports, centered youth voice and mentoring practices, and advanced equity in our sector. We led a statewide mapping project to understand the size and scope of Nebraska's mentoring sector, the diverse programmatic models, challenges and strengths of the sector, and areas of future growth. We expanded our youth-initiated mentoring model and launched the country's first standalone YIM program at Charles Drew Health Center in Omaha. Special shout out to Marissa Hattab and Keenan Tomlinson for their efforts to make this happen. We led advocacy efforts at the state and national levels to amplify the need for more funding for youth mentoring. And we made intentional steps to grow our geographic reach as we welcomed 4 new board members from the communities across Nebraska. We onboarded 8 consultants to expand our no-cost capacity building support and engaged with new mentoring organizations to deepen relationships in different regions of Nebraska. But none of this would be possible without our incredible board of directors, our outstanding mentoring program partners across the state, and the amazing team at Mentor Nebraska. I'd now like to introduce you to Fred Whitted, and he will take over. Go ahead, Fred.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm happy to be here today to help celebrate Nebraska's amazing champions of mentoring. Before we get into the award ceremony, we would like to give a special shout out to our generous sponsors, especially our gold sponsors. James and Jacqueline Clough Family Foundation Fund of the Greater Cincinnati Foundation, Omaha Public Schools Foundation, Paul and Annette Smith, Valmont, and our silver sponsors, FNBO, Q-Tech, Mutual of Omaha. As we get into our first awards category, we want to take a moment to highlight the contributions of young people to our mentoring sector. Youth voices offer new perspectives in elevating their stories and is a central part of our mission. We can all do better in elevating youth voice, which is why MENTOR Nebraska is committed to starting a youth advisory board and adding 2 young people to our board of directors. We encourage you to make a commitment to prioritize young people in your sector. Now it's time to get to the part that we've all been waiting for. Melissa, please take it away.
Thank you, Fred. So our first award category today is the Young Leader of the Year. And this is sponsored by the James and Jacqueline Clough Foundation. This award recognizes a young person who's involved in a mentoring program and has demonstrated service to their community and great leadership potential. And as you can probably imagine, there are so many incredible young people doing amazing work in our state. We had so many nominations this year, and so we are recognizing 2 of those honorees. First up is Emily Than of Omaha.
This year's honoree for Young Leader of the Year is Emily Than. Emily was born in Burma, grew up in a Thailand refugee camp, and moved to the United States with her grandmother in 2018. She is a proud graduate of Omaha Benson High School, where she was active in the Strive Refugee Mentoring Program, Drama Club, and Thrive Leadership Program. Emily was awarded the Susan T. Buffett Scholarship and is currently a sophomore majoring in International Studies with a minor in theater at the University of Nebraska, Omaha. She is on the Dean's List, and one of her many goals is to develop plays around the Karen experience and culture. Outside of the classroom, Emily has helped educate people on mentoring refugee students and recently presented a workshop at the National Mentoring Summit. She continues to volunteer with the Strive Mentoring Program at Omaha Northwest High School. She is also a member of the UNO Karen Student Leaders Organization, Omaha Refugee Task Force, Gifford Park Neighborhood Association, and the 2022 World Refugee Day Celebration Planning Committee. Thank you, Emily, for using your voice to be a leader in the community, and congratulations on being named MENTOR Nebraska's Young Leader of the Year.
Emily, it's so wonderful to have you here today. I'd love to turn it over to you to say a few remarks. And I think that Emily might be having some technical difficulties. It goes without saying, Emily is such a deserving young person. Yes, I can.
You guys hear me now?
Yes, you are doing great.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So welcome. Take it away, Emily.
Sure. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so proud of myself today. And I don't even know what to say. Well, first of all, I would like to thank everyone for being here, and whoever watching this. This is so great, and I really appreciate this. I am very honored to be receiving such an amazing award, which is MENTOR Nebraska 2022 Young Leader of the Year. And I would like to thank everyone who voted me and allowing me to receive this special award. Receiving this brings me more self-confidence, and I'm seeing more potential in myself and the commitment to my work ethic. As a Strive member, I would like to give a shout out to my Strive mentor, Susan Mayberger, for always seeing the passion in me and helping me with everything. And she's the person who always made sure that to find the opportunity for me to get involved. And because of her, I am able to be part of the MENTOR Nebraska and able to help other students to the best of my ability. So as I am here now, I would like to say to everyone that everyone needs a mentor. And I'm so lucky that I have one. So thank you so much, Miss Susan, and thanks to every member of MENTOR Nebraska and to each one of you. I really appreciate you all, and I believe that this achievement will serve as my inspiration to continue working toward my goals in the future. So thank you all so much.
You are amazing, Emily, and you deserve every bit of this award. So keep up all of the leadership opportunities that you're involved in and keep paying it forward. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Well, folks, as I mentioned, there are 2 recipients of the Young Leader of the Year award, and I would love to now introduce that second person, and that person is Layla McComb.
This year's honoree for Young Leader of the Year is Layla McComb. Layla is a junior at Grand Island Senior High School, where she is a student ambassador, honor student, and involved in several activities, including the LGBT Club and Unity Council. She prides herself in helping people find their voice, standing up for what is right, and taking initiative to solve problems. She is currently advocating to get a mural passed, writing grant proposals to help further the growth of her school clubs, and working to open a clothing store for plus-size women. Layla is also a mentor through the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Nebraska. She is involved in their school-based mentoring program and voice program, where she mentors 7th graders exploring their racial and ethnic identities. She is always willing to participate in discussions and creates a safe and calm environment for young people to open up. She wanted to become a mentor because she saw the positive effects mentoring has on young people, but soon realized that being a mentor had an even bigger impact on her. Thank you, Layla, for using your voice to be a leader in the community, and congratulations on being named MENTOR Nebraska's Young Leader of the Year.
Layla, welcome from Grand Island. Do you want to unmute yourself?
Oh, I apologize.
You're good. You're good. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Mentoring means a lot to me, so this award also means quite a bit. Having been a little kid, I didn't really have many friends, so wanting to become a mentor had to do in part with that. And I'm so lucky to be able to mentor all of these fantastic kids. I see their growth and what they're doing, and it makes me really proud of them. And I'd like to thank you and everybody in Mentor Nebraska, as well as the mentors that nominated me in the voice program. They are phenomenal. Going there just fills me with so much joy, and it makes mentoring worth it. It is a struggle to show up every day sometimes because you don't really feel yourself, but they always make it feel better.
Exactly. And I think, Layla, you have such the right attitude. You know, mentoring isn't always easy. We have our good days and we have our bad days, but it's just important to keep showing up. And we also want to invest in you, as well as Emily, and you both will be receiving a $500 scholarship from Mentor Nebraska to further your leadership work. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
You are welcome. So stay tuned. We have more awards coming up, and thank you, Layla, for being here.
Of course.
All right. And so next up is the award for the Mentoring Practitioner of the Year. This award recognizes a mentoring professional who has made tremendous contributions to young people in the mentoring field. This year's honoree not only strives to expand and enhance mentoring in her own community, but is a true advocate of mentoring in the collaborative work that she does across our state. The recipient of this year's Mentoring Practitioner of the Year award goes to Angela Hipp with Community Connections in North Platte.
This year's honoree for Mentoring Practitioner of the Year is Angela Hipp. Angela started her role as the mentoring coordinator for Community Connections in 2015. She has been instrumental in growing the program by bringing innovation to mentor recruitment, virtual mentoring, and the matching process. In doing so, the youth within the program stay engaged, have stronger outcomes, and feel heard and supported. Angela is an advocate for youth voice and choice, family involvement, and ensuring mentors feel properly supported. She has redefined how mentoring is perceived and brought people to rethink their role as a mentor. Her inviting and innovative approach to the mentoring field is inspiring, inclusive, and reflects a growth mindset. Angela consistently looks for ways to stay up to date with research and evidence-based practices build relationships with other mentoring practitioners throughout the state and country, and intentionally brings those approaches to her community in North Platte. She has taken countless trainings and shares her knowledge with other mentoring professionals through her role as a Mentor Nebraska consultant. Outside of work, Angela has volunteered with Girl Scouts, 4-H, and Sunday School. She is the proud mother of 2 daughters, Larissa and Zoe, and a miniature dachshund, Pippi. She enjoys inspiring young people to travel and appreciate other cultures and is always looking forward to her next trip. Thank you, Angela, for being a leader in the mentoring sector, and congratulations on being named Mentor Nebraska's Mentoring Practitioner of the Year.
Angela, thank you so much for joining us today from North Platte, and congratulations on, you're such a deserving person. I could go on, but this is really your time, so take it away.
Well, thank you. Can I just first say, did anybody else get emotional listening to those 2 girls talk about how mentoring's impacted them? I'm still like reeling from it. So I get really passionate about having quality mentoring, and I want it for all the kids in our communities. And it's such an honor for me that I get to interact every day with such a diverse group of people. And I think that's what's so great about mentoring, is how it brings people together. I know that getting this award today is because of the support that I have gotten, like from my executive director, Janice Schaaf, my coworker, George Hawes, just all the other people that are connected with Community Connections, our board of directors, our advisory council, and the great mentors that we have coming into our program. That's what makes my job so great. And that support is what I think about all the time, what our kids need too. And when we feel supported, when I feel supported, my motivation is improved, right? I get more motivated. I feel better able to focus. I can cope with stress better. I feel compassionate towards other people when I feel supported, and it gives me a sense of hope. And so that's what I think mentoring is all about, and what I want to see our kids feel too. So I'm excited about this award. I feel really proud and honored when I know that there's so many great mentoring practitioners, because I interact with them every day. I'm always reaching out and always wanting to learn and grow. And I think I learned from the other people in this field so much. And Mentor Nebraska has been a big, big part of that from the time that it was Midlands mentoring to now. And Whitney and Deb and Marissa and the new people coming in, I'm so excited to get to work with. So thank you very much for this.
Angela, I think that you make our mentoring sector a stronger mentoring movement. So thank you for all that you do in pouring into the program in North Platte, but also just really everything that you do to support other mentoring practitioners across the state. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And so now I'd like to introduce you to a special guest who will present our next award. Carrie O'Neill Potts is not only the vice president of the Mentor Nebraska Board of Directors, but she's also here representing 2 of our gold sponsors, Valmont, where she serves as VP of Deputy General Counsel and Chair of Inclusion and Diversity. Wow, that is a long title there, Carrie, and is also a board member of the Omaha Public Schools Foundation. Welcome, Carrie.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm honored to be here to present the next award. The Advocate of the Year award is given to a foundation, company, organization, or individual who has made a significant impact on young people by using their influence and public platform to support mentoring opportunities or mentoring initiatives. As a proud Omaha Public Schools graduate myself and a parent to OPS students, I am truly honored to present the 2022 Advocate of the Year award to Dr. Cheryl Logan.
This year's honoree for Mentoring Advocate of the Year is Dr. Cheryl Logan. Dr. Logan is the superintendent of Nebraska's largest school district, Omaha Public Schools. She uses her platform to advocate and advance mentoring initiatives that serve students inside and outside of the classroom. Under Dr. Logan's leadership, OPS has instituted systems to ensure mentoring opportunities are available to students across the district through partnerships with area mentoring programs and district initiatives such as Success Mentors and Strive Mentoring. Dr. Logan advocates for mentoring because of the impact it has on attendance, academic achievement, and social and emotional well-being of students. She encourages district staff to get involved through paid time off to mentor OPS students once a week during work hours. Mentoring is near and dear to Dr. Logan's heart. Not only is she a mentor herself, but she also credits her success to several mentors in her own life who have poured into her and helped her strategically analyze difficult decisions. She says mentoring extends an opportunity to give back, share a different perspective, and offer guidance without judgment. Outside of work, she enjoys spending time with her husband and daughter, Cassie, and also attending sporting events, orchestra and theater performances, art exhibits, parades, and sometimes even birthday and graduation parties to support her students. Thank you, Dr. Logan, for all the ways that you advocate for mentoring, and congratulations on being named Mentor Nebraska's Advocate of the Year.
Hi there, Carrie. Thank you so much for the introduction. I really appreciate it. First of all, thank you to Mentor Nebraska for recognition. As you know, I sit down as Cheryl, human being, because mentoring is about connecting humanity. It's not about our title. It's not in a community. Rather, it's about connecting human to human. And I'm really by award, but so humbled by the opportunity that I to witness the mentor work with our in the community. You may know there is opportunity for all of our staff here work at the administration building to with students. They don't have to take time off. They can go and meet with kids weekly. During COVID, many of them met with virtually, but they do have the opportunity to actually leave their job. I think is a pretty good deal, and go and work with our young people at our schools. And what they do is they sign up with some of the many organizations that we have, whether it's teams or 100 men. They are signed up to work with different organizations to make sure to support young people. As a mentor, I depend on my mentor, wise counsel, and to tell me that when I told that, and to also to lift me up, and I need to lift up, and sometimes provide even expertise, and also get the opportunity to mentor about 11 around the country. Many in education. One is an engineer, two are physicians, and for well to get back to the many who I have of in my career as verse this world and lead as a female leader of a large. And so thank you, Mentor Nebraska, but thank you more to the hundreds and thousands of mentors. I will tell you, the mentor gets more out of the mentee, to understand how you meaning of the world, and have the opportunity to the world a better place. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and I appreciate being here. Congratulations also to Emily, Melinda, and Angela. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Congrats, Dr. Logan. Thank you. Brad, I think you're on mute. There you go.
Thank you, Carrie, for presenting that award for us. The final category of the 2022 Excellence in Mentoring Awards is the Mentor of the Year. As you can imagine, we had a lot of incredible nominations in this category of mentors who have shown up for young people in many meaningful ways. We are recognizing 2 honorees today for the Mentor of the Year category. First up is Jason Mertz, a mentor with Community Connections in North Platte, Nebraska.
This year's honoree for Mentor of the Year is Jason Mertz. Jason is a physical therapist at Great Plains Health, Sports, and Therapy in North Platte, Nebraska, where he is also a youth sports coach and a member of the North Platte Ambassadors and Messiah Lutheran Church. Jason became a mentor through Community Connections in 2017 after a patient encouraged him to get involved. He was matched with then 9-year-old Dylan. From the beginning, Jason took a genuine interest in getting to know Dylan and the things he liked to do. They pushed each other out of their comfort zones by taking turns planning what activities they would do together, including golfing, baking cookies, playing Nintendo Switch, and volunteering in the community. Dylan's mom is very supportive of the mentoring relationship and says that when Jason came into their lives, he met her son on his level and was there for him during a difficult time. Over the years, Jason has modeled leadership and life skills by showing Dylan what it looks like to get up and show up, give back to the community, and how it feels to be part of something bigger than himself. Jason has continued to be a part of Dylan's life even after aging out of the mentoring program. They still spend time together, and Dylan continues to look to Jason as an example for how he wants to lead his life. Thank you, Jason, for being an outstanding mentor, and congratulations on being named Mentor Nebraska's Mentor of the Year.
Good afternoon to everyone. I want to thank Mentor Nebraska for being recognized as the Mentor of the Year. It's certainly an honor to be recognized for this award. I've been fortunate to have an excellent mentee in Dylan Briscoe. The past 4 years that we've spent together have gone fast, but it's been a great experience to see the growth by Dylan through the years. I've certainly enjoyed the times that him and I have spent together. It's also helped me to grow as a person, to experience a few things that I probably wouldn't have otherwise had I not known Dylan. So it's been a great experience for him and I together, and I'll always remember the times we've spent together. Thank you again for this recognition, and everybody have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Jason is currently on a layover in Minneapolis, but he still wanted to share a few words with us. So we definitely hope he gets to his destination safe and sound. Our second honoree for Mentor of the Year, I am very proud and very honored to say that I've been able to see the work and see the impact that this mentor has made, not only in higher education, where he is an undergraduate advisor for Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, but also within the community. He is someone who I've looked up to, and I have actually had to call a couple times for some advice. Man, he's a great individual, and I have the honor and the extreme pleasure of introducing to you the second honoree for Mentor of the Year, Johnny Nesbitt from 100 Black Men of Omaha.
This year's honoree for Mentor of the Year is Johnny Nesbitt. Johnny was born and raised in North Omaha and graduated from Omaha North High School. He considers his passion for giving back to the community as a way to reciprocate to the village that poured into him, ultimately molding him into the man he has become today. He's currently a mentor with 100 Black Men of Omaha, the president of the Urban League of Nebraska Young Professionals, treasurer of the Urban Financial Services Coalition, chapter advisor of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, co-director of Kappa League Mentoring Program, and sits on numerous nonprofit boards. Johnny obtained his bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Nebraska, Omaha, while interning at First National Bank of Omaha through his entire college career. This led to a full-time position, and he is now going on 15 years at FNBO, where he currently serves as a project manager. In his free time, Johnny enjoys traveling, spending time with family, playing and watching sports, as well as going on Kappa League's annual college tour. Thank you, Johnny, for being such an outstanding mentor, and congratulations on being named Mentor Nebraska's Mentor of the Year.
Johnny, how you doing? How you doing? Congratulations.
I am well, and thank you, Fred. I appreciate that very much.
Do you have a few remarks or anything you would just like to say?
Absolutely. First, I want to give an honor to God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I'm extremely humbled and honored to receive such an important award. I would like to thank my parents, who I commend for not only doing a job well done in grooming a young man of character and morals, but also recognizing that it takes a village and ensuring that they establish a good village around myself. I would also like to thank my beautiful wife and daughter for their support, as they allowed me to dedicate some of the scarce free time that I do have in giving back. And of course, thank you to the mentors in my life for the time and brilliance they've used to shape me into a better person during different stages of my life's journey, going above and beyond as a mentor, which essentially gave me the blueprint to become Mentor of the Year. I like to say thank you to the numerous mentees I've had the privilege to impact over my time as a mentor, both individually and in group settings. They have had a profound impact on my achievements, and their faith in my ability has taken me to places that I never imagined even be possible. And I want to share this honor with them. A lot of people think that the mentor plays a major impact on the mentees, but I like to think that it goes both ways for me. And I started by saying this award is important to me because I understand the significance of mentorship and the impact it can make. I'm a proud product of mentorship and know that there is no award or amount of money that can put a value on the significant impact it has on a mentor or a mentee. So I would like to thank the Mentor Nebraska for the recognition, Marissa Hatab for the nomination, and all of those who voted for me. I'm very appreciative, and thank you all.
Thank you, Johnny. This is the final award for today. I'd like to bring back Melissa, who will close us out with a special announcement and a call to action for everyone.
Thank you so much, Fred. And can we show some love for all of the honorees today? Like, I am blown away and really humbled to be in the presence of folks that give so much of themselves. And we actually do have one other final and special announcement to make today. In addition to all the incredible folks who make our mentoring movement stronger in Nebraska, there is one person who's being honored later this month that's been a huge part of Nebraska's mentoring history. That person is Dr. Tom Osborne, co-founder of the Teammates Mentoring Program. On April 28th, he and 9 other individuals will be honored as Legends in Mentoring at Mentor National's 30th anniversary event in New York City. I would like to take this time to share a clip of the recently released Teammates documentary about his mentoring legacy.
There is a lot of mischaracterization about what it takes to be a mentor. And really, at its core, being a mentor is showing up for a young person. Mentoring shows up in many different forms, whether it is through a programmatic effort or through natural mentors that we have in our lives. Nationally, there's 1 in 3 young people that are not connected to an adult outside of their family, and that's really called the mentoring gap. Teammates is the fabric of mentoring in a lot of communities in our state. Being in, so many different towns and school districts, that's really a unique quality for that type of mentoring program. I admire the Osbornes for the commitment they made nearly 30 years ago. And really the intent behind creating a mentoring program wasn't about them or the recognition that they would get, but rather about how we can support young people in a better way.
So congratulations again to Dr. Tom Osborne as a legend of mentoring and for representing the interests of young people across the state of Nebraska. Well, folks, I want to first thank you for spending time with us this afternoon to honor, again, some truly incredible recipients of the 2022 Excellence in Mentoring Awards. We appreciate our generous sponsors of the event, especially our gold sponsors, James and Jacqueline Clough Family Foundation, Omaha Public Schools Foundation, Paul and Annette Smith, and Valmont. And we know that our work continues. We must close the mentoring gap for the 1 in 3 young people growing up without this critical support. So we have a parting challenge for you. We want you to join the mentoring movement. Become a mentor. Go to the Mentor Nebraska website, mentornebraska.org, and click on Get Involved. There are so many opportunities and programs and young people that are waiting for you to step forward. Host an in-person or virtual mentor recruitment event at your company. We would love to get you connected to the amazing mentoring programs across our state. Create a culture of mentoring. Make mentoring a priority in your business, school, or youth-serving organization. Mentor Nebraska provides training and capacity building support to do so. Advocate for mentoring. Raise your voice. Share your knowledge and affect positive change by asking your representatives, community leaders, and schools to prioritize mentoring relationships for young people. and follow us on social media. Like and share our posts to educate your friends and family about opportunities to get involved with a program near you. So there you have it. This is our call to action. You have an amazing opportunity to be a part of change in our state. Invest in the talented young people in our communities by being a champion of mentoring. We want them to stay in our state, and mentoring is a part of that equation. So congratulations again to all of our recipients today. On behalf of the Mentor Nebraska team, my amazing co-host, Fred Whitted, our board of directors, we thank you for all that you do to amplify mentoring in our state and support the mentoring movement. We will leave you with a parting video that sums up the power and impact of mentoring. Thank you all for being with us today.
What if we all decided to turn up our impact? What if you could make a difference in someone's life while enriching your own? What if all it took was saying yes? It's not about being a perfect role model. It's about showing up. Your effort, your time, it means more than you know. Seemingly ordinary moments together evolve into something extraordinary. Mentoring amplifies change, one relationship at a time. Seeing the world through each other's eyes, two hearts open, and two lives are changed forever. Join the mentoring movement. Together, we can expand opportunity and transform perspectives. So let's raise our voices to amplify possibility, connections, exploration, joy, community, and change. Because together, we can make the world a place of opportunity for all.
Are you ready?